Let's try that again. Hello and welcome to Friday. So today I started uploading Portal Bonus Episode 4. You probably can't read it. I titled this episode The Ballad of the Death Counter because I died a lot. To put this in perspective, at the start of the episode, when I died, it read 12 deaths. At the end of the episode, it read 32 deaths. So I died 10 times. Or, more realistically, I died 32 times. In total. It's just, like, doing the, like, recording the Let's Play, like, every time I died, I was like, no, If you don't believe me, you can watch it when it comes out. Monday, the 6th of March is when that video comes out. But yeah, so, that was how, some of it went. I stopped, I took a break a couple of times to look up a walkthrough, because I was working on it, I was trying to get through, and I was like, I can't figure out what to do. Does this game want me to use momentum? Like, what's going on? And so, like, I stopped twice, in the middle of recording to look up a walkthrough, and I was like, oh, that makes sense. I'm just like, what even? So that was, that's basically episode 4 in a nutshell, although I do recommend that you watch it, because it is a hoot and a half. Let's see, other things that have happened. Last night, I already talked about, the Doorman Net Productions project proposal tracker thing. I don't know, it's a long, complicated title. But Dan also created, like, his own YouTube master document, and it basically has all the Let's Plays that he's done, all the Let's Plays that he wants to do, all the Let's Plays, or really projects, so it's like Let's Plays and other things. So, stuff that he's completed, stuff he's going to do, stuff that's on hiatus, and things that he threw in the trash can. I think that's the order. I don't know. The order doesn't matter. Order doesn't matter. Kind of does. What's going on today? Well, I'm going to edit yesterday's vlog and get that uploaded. It's 11:59. I woke up kind of late, although it felt nice to, like, wake up at, like, 10 something or whatever. Whatever. Like 10 o'clock. Let's say 10 o'clock in the morning. That was kind of nice. I slept in quite a bit, and it was great. Although I could have sworn that my alarm went off this morning, so, like, I kept hitting the volume buttons to put it on snooze, and it was like, it wouldn't stop, and I was like, what's going on? And then I realized, oh, it's part of the song. Because the song that was playing on, like, the radio app that I had on, it, like, had an incessant beeping at one point, and I thought it was my alarm for some reason. Look, all I know is that my alarm is loud and obnoxious, and it's at 75% volume every morning, because it gets me out of bed. But yeah, what's happening today? After I get that done, I'm going to work on episode 5, which episode 5 starts the challenges. I don't have a set plan, although the challenges are fairly quick. And the first few test chambers, and since I know what I'm doing for that final 2 test chambers, it shouldn't take me forever. But yeah, I know the first, I think it's 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, I think. Yeah, I think that first test chamber that we do is test chamber 13. For the challenges, I want to say, like, those last 6 test chambers in the game, you're probably going to go, no duh. I think test chamber 13 is the easiest. It's the quickest. And, like, not even that, it's just, like, there are some test chambers where it's, like, you know, where you actually start getting into the testing. That test chamber 13 is the quickest because you in that test chamber you don't need both cubes. You just need you need one cube, and then you need to jump on the other button, and then you can pop a portal into that room where the elevator is, and then you can just jump through another portal to get you in there, and you don't even have to worry about stuff like that. But yeah, there are a few test chambers in the game that you can like trap yourself in the main storyline. I can't remember what they are, but if I remember correctly, it's like one of those last 6, so I could easily show you that. So yeah, let's talk about the Portal bonus episodes and also future projects. So, Portal, the 4th bonus episode of Portal is the last test chamber of the advanced test chambers. Now, the next set, there's 3 challenges per test chamber, and I'm only doing the challenges once. 1 try per challenge, and by that I mean if I'm doing the challenge, I go through and with the what am I trying to say here? Basically, if I go through, let's say the time challenge, let's say I do the time challenge, the time challenge is like 30 seconds. If I go through that test chamber and I miss the challenge mark by like a couple of seconds, that's okay. If like the portal thing, like there's a challenge for minimum amount of steps, minimum amount of time, and a minimum amount of portals. I'm doing each of those once just to kind of show you how it's done. I think the completion is just based off of like doing the test chambers themselves. So that's what I'm gonna do. Also, if there's any achievements that I haven't gotten that are easily obtainable, I'll probably do a bonus episode on those as well. But yeah, so that's the kind of roadmap for the for the bonus episodes of Portal, and then after Portal, I'm doing Half-Life 2. It's a really fun game. It's kind of long, but I'm doing Half-Life 2 because it's the same engine of Portal, and I know that while Portal runs pretty well on my computer, Half-Life 2 running the same engine and pretty much the same code works, just as well, if not better, on my dad's laptop. There's something I noticed about Half-Life 2 is that at like some bits where like you're in like a very small room, you're at 60 frames per second, but the second you leave and you're in the like the main world or whatever, then you're at 30, and it like stays at 30 consistently. There was a problem when I was playing Half-Life 2 on my dad's laptop, and maybe it was because I was outputting an HDMI like copy image onto my TV, but like sometimes the game would like minimize. I don't think that's a problem with like my dad's computer because it's never done that on mine, and we basically have the same computer. It's just his is more powerful. But I think it was just more of outputting to an HDMI external monitor and not having it be like an extension display, more like a duplicate display. So yeah, there's probably some latency errors or something. I can't explain it because I don't know what the problem is, but yeah. What's going on today after that? Well, like I said, recording another bonus episode of Portal. Probably work on Chapter 7 of my book. And then, this is in no particular order. And then probably go and get some Q-tips. Because I don't have any. It's kind of a shame because like sometimes you get the earwax in your ears and you're like, that's probably a little too much information. But earwax in the ear is a problem everyone has, and everyone can relate. You know what? Let's make a point of discussion. Have you guys needed to get something like a toiletry, or maybe you need to get materials for a project, and you've just been like, I'll get it tomorrow, but then you don't, and you're like, I'll get it the next day, and you don't, you perpetuate that. That's my question. Have you procrastinated on getting something that you needed for either your house or for a project? Yeah, that's the question. You dig? All right, so I'm gonna go and I'm going to run those errands and then do stuff, I guess. Yeah. All right, I will see you guys in a little bit. Hey, quick couple of updates. First, I got the first 3 episodes of my Let's Play of Half-Life 2 recorded. I decided, you know what, I'm gonna do it now. And then later on down the line, because Half-Life 2 is a pretty long game, so I'm thinking sometime down the road, because it's going to reach into when I transfer to Texas State, so I'll have Dan join me as a co-host. So yeah. So I got the first episode exporting now. Half-Life 2 is a fairly easy series to edit, and the Portal bonus episodes are now becoming easier to edit because I don't have to worry about having to cut filler or add in a death counter. That's just like the challenge is like I go do the challenge and it's done. So yeah. What's all happening now? Well, Half-Life 2. Let's Play Half-Life 2 Episode 1 is exporting right now, and it is like 661 megabytes, so it's pretty large. But also, it's like I think I'm exporting it because I found out that my dad's monitor resolution is actually 1080p, where mine is 900p. So cool. So I'm actually downscaling it to 720p, and I think that's gonna work. That's what I'm doing for all of them. Is I'm just scaling it because my computer would probably have a heart attack. It kind of chugs a little bit because it's like I've always rendered 720p video, but I've never rendered 1080p, and so it's like that. My computer just can't handle that next step of quality. So just making everything 720p for now. You know, the computer is able to release it, process it, and export it. Let's see. Anything else worth noting? I haven't worked on yesterday's vlog yet. I've been working on getting these other videos done. But as soon as this is done exporting, I'll put my SD card in, and then I'll edit yesterday's vlog, and then I'll upload yesterday's vlog. And then I'll just work on some of this other stuff. But Half-Life 2, I'm really sticking to that 20-minute did endpoint time limit. That's the term. Yeah, that 20-minute time limit. I think all of the episodes have ended before the 20-minute mark, and that's because like it was at a good stopping point. Although episode 1, I reached the 20-minute mark, but it was like I was in Dr. Kleiner's lab, and when you're in Dr. Kleiner's lab, there isn't really a good stopping point. So like I stopped the recording, and then I immediately paused the game, and then I just like went and set up everything to record episode 2, and then I recorded episode 2 and then 3. So yeah, getting all that edited, and then gonna edit the vlog, and then tomorrow, I think either tonight or tomorrow, I'll do a mass upload of Portal Bonus 5 and then Half-Life 2, 1, 2, and 3. So yeah. Is that going to be it for tonight? Actually, yes. It's 6:43 p.m. I'm just going to be working on this. There's nothing else to be noted. So yeah. Thank you all so much for watching, and we'll meet back here tomorrow. Bye bye.